The 31st of December brings strange creatures to the village of Tudora, high on the Moldavian Plateau of Romania. The village is about to be taken over by a centuries-old New Year masquerade. A horseman brings warning to the villagers. Tudora lies just off the old trade route between Turkey and Northern Europe. Until the beginning of this century, it remained under the influence of both the Ottoman and the Austro-Hungarian empires. This has always been a poor region of the country. Over the centuries, neither Christianity nor Marxism have done much to change life and customs in Tudora's isolated rural community. It is a village turned to the past. Flour is still ground by hand here, and the traditional braided buns, with which visitors to the impending festivities will be welcomed, are rolled on rough wooden planks and baked in wood-burning stoves. It is only the men who dress up for the festival. Whilst the women are preparing the food, the young girls are putting the finishing touches to the costumes. For today is the day when the people of Tudora see out the old year and welcome in the new, in their own special way, in a ritual masque that has survived through the centuries. These costumes are for the young bachelors of the village. At the start of the proceedings, they will perform the dance of the little horses. Outside in the cold, the young men are having their final rehearsal. They click their heels on the ice-hard ground to imitate the sound of horses' hooves. Meanwhile, the leading actor, the Tsigan, the bear keeper, is getting ready. Bear keepers and their performing bears were familiar visitors to towns and villages in medieval times. But the Tsigan is not just a trainer of animals, he also represents magic, sorcery. And so, though not masked, his face is blackened with a waxy china ink. In another hut, the bear is helped into the skins which are to cover him from head to toe. The bear will be the central character in the masque. The bear is wrapped in chains, nature tamed. He represents strength and power, both animal and human. Putting on the head completes the costume. These fearsome teeth are dried beans. The bear keeper emerges to take charge of his bear. The bear must dance to the beat of the tambourine, using his staff to help him keep time. In a few moments, they will set off with other villagers to the scene of the masque. Tudora has a population of about 5,000. 3 of the 5 hamlets that make up the village still continue this custom of New Year masques, and each of the 3 will field a group of dancers and actors. 3 separate processions now make their way to the centre of the village. These traditional masques stem from ancient rituals designed to drive away the forces of evil, all those elements that make peasant life hard and ugly: sickness, drought, crop diseases, locusts, and other natural disasters. Natural disasters which might no longer be the threat they once were, but which today still survive in the collective memory of the people. There are 3 bears, one from each of the 3 hamlets of Todora. Each group is completed by a masked band of ancestors, the souls of the old men and women who have passed on to another world. Each winter, so legend has it, they return to the sleeping village, but as the new year arrives and life returns, they will be banished once more. The 3 groups meet in the crowded centre of Todora. The little horses are to begin the proceedings, but first, to get everybody into the spirit of things, food and drink are served. Thick hot soup, chunks of bread, and wedges of cheese. The symbolism of certain elements of the festival has long since been forgotten, but the dance of the little horses is thought to represent outside influences, the foreign armies that have passed through this area over the centuries. Now that Sigan and his bear will take the stage for the main part of the ritual. In the drama they enact, that Sigan beats his tambourine to arouse the bear from its winter hibernation. Relentlessly, the bear-keeper beats out the dance of death, which the bear, all strength gone from him, must dance to the end. Just as during the icy winter everything dies, so must the bear. "My bear is dead, my bear is dead," cries the keeper, as the animal finally falls to the ground. And now, in a mine that is half pagan and half Christian, the keeper cuts out the bear's entrails and eats them. Like an exorcism, the bear, now released from the evil spirits that held his strength in check, rises as from the dead. As the bear's strength returns, so the new year will bring new life to the crops and a return of virility and growth. The eternal cycle of nature triumphs. After the sun has set, the children have their turn. They tour the village, reciting bawdy stories about fertility rites. The festivities continue long into the night and into the new year. The little horses and the bears and their keepers tour the village, bringing New Year's greetings and replaying the drama for each household in the 3 hamlets. The reward for first footing, it seems, is the same the world over. The new year appropriately observed, the villagers return home at dawn.